always said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Army Black Knights, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away first. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Cadets offense will take the field first. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Going to sling it on second down. Quarterback moving. He turns it loose to the left. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. Gets away from one, finds room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Black Knights look to keep this drive humming. He wants to throw it again. Quickly to the tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be...
There he goes. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Black Knights! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Burden. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Iowa's offense will go to work for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well. They break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Quick completion to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll go right back to it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking to throw, it's Polk. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and look for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Quarterback may change this route. He'll start this drive going to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. He's going to take off. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
This is why third down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes. They put faster guys on the field, and they've got all their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for. Some things you haven't.
Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Right on the money. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On the option. Touchdown, Army! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update. Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Penn State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Some misdirection with the counter. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Hawkeyes will hustle to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. The Hawkeyes in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the back. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And the Hawkeyes are on the move.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Pulls and fires complete. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The play action fake. They're working that left side. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And this is what's so great about play action. The run fake sucks those linebackers up, and it just creates so much more space for these receivers to operate. Beautiful execution by the offense.
And the Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. The corners are walked up tight. Looking downfield, it's Polk. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Never a doubt. Now the lead is down to 11.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Makes to grab. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. He couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he makes the catch.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? Well, a lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Gonna look downfield again. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Back to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself. Touchdown, Black Knights! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
The Hawkeyes headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Polk. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Herrera. There he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Second down, he'll throw it. Bring in the heat. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Absolutely perfect. That'll trim the deficit to 15. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun first half. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
Coming out with it, it's Burden. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And the Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line. To the air, it's Polk. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Got his man. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage.
Touchdown, Army! And the punishment has been extended.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone. It's Burton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Off play action. Here's a heat. Swings it out to his running back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Back to pass, it's Polk. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to...
And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack. The Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The sure hands, it's Acker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
On the ground, it's Acker. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's got it again. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Black Knights! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
the extra point is good, and the lead is 35-6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. South Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Columbia, one of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to Vanderbilt. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a nonprofit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Polk. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Back-to-back possessions, 2 forced turnovers, 2 interceptions. Defenses are salivating. That gets you excited. I'm the next guy trying to make a big play. I'm bragging about it if I've already got 1 pick. But if I'm the other guys, I'm like, wait a minute. I got to get me 1 too.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. This time he's got his man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Made a defender miss. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Army! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Iowa has it back on offense. hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
From the gun, the ground game. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Working that left side now. And good coverage. Finish just a short game. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy completion. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play call.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Green. Got his man on the right. Turns it on in midfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent, and we didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are indeed the superior team.
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here, Lou.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the
Breaking out that Army X. Let's go.
The defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game. Turning it on. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed.
Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. They'll try to pound their way in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You've got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Rush is on him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Brewer. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Throws toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were...
What y'all think, chat? What do you think we should do right here? Should we go with a visit with conference prestige, or do we try to give them a soft sell? So we don't have enough points to do both. Actually, we might if we take the 25 off right there. I say we take the 25 off right there. Let's do that. And then conference prestige right there. Or we can go, let's see, we can go conference prestige at A minus. We got championship contender. I think that's the better offer right there. Go with that. And then let's see what we got right here. Championship contender. Rosario. I don't know. A lot of competition for this guy right here. Raw strength. It's a dude we really want. I said we go. Let's go for it. Let's put another visit there. Let's go championship contender. Let's go week 9 on him. We're going to do that. So hopefully some of these other ones right here schedule a visit before us. And then we'll get our boost for that. So that sounds good right there. Let's go right here. Let's go 25 on him. Yeah. I think we should be all right that way. We got 25 for him. Full send in the house on him. Got conference prestige. Let's go. Got somebody scheduled there, or now we actually guess we have that filled up right there. So let's go one more. I think that's the last one we have there. Conference prestige there. Because we already know. This guy we're going to put at the bottom with this other dude. Because I would like to have him as well. Go 25. Oh, no, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and make a move right here. Conference prestige. I bet there's enough here. Let's see. So it's going to be conference legend, or possibly could be that. Conference legend shows up a lot more often than standard bearer, though. I'm gonna go conference legend, just because it shows up quite a bit more often. Okay, I think we're pretty good to go. I'm happy with what we got right there. That's pretty decent. That's not bad. What do we got here? We got Washington. And Washington is a pretty decent team. So let's go ahead and go with this. Got 4 right there. And then Verling has ended up being a pretty good quarterback this year. Pretty happy with him. He's very effective. And let's go right here and buy him. Let's go buy him. Yep. All right, let's go Acker right here. So he's already a 99, which is really good. Super good right there for the 99s. And we got 3 is Venable. 3 there. He is what? He's going to be he's my backfield threat. So we'll save his points right there. We need to try to get our power back in more often. Let's go right here. So we got Marvin. We got route running. So he's a speedster. He's a junior. So I think probably his route running is the way to go there, because his catching is pretty good. Yeah, let's go with route running. And then see what we can unlock here so we can get double dip We don't have that met, so the acceleration. I was thinking we had enough to get takeoff right there, but we do not. So let's go. Got hands 4, route running there. Thinking about what do we need to get that? We need the route running, so let's boost that route running right there a couple times probably. Boost that one up, and then let's go right here. Let's go 6 for him. IQ there. Can boost that right there. Let's go right there. Let's go right there. The lead block is nice. So we got this right here. And then what else do we got? Got 10 for Rice. Mr. Isaiah. 15, no boost there. Get a boost right there. Dulcie. Mishore Dulcie is run blocking. Let's go right here with this IQ, and then we'll go right here with that. It's a shame we got 10 points for that guy right there, and we can't do anything with him. So we got right here with run blocking. We'll boost the run blocking up several times right here. Let's go edge rushers. We do not have anything to do there on the edge rushers. Our D tackle, though, we might be able to do something here. Got the hit sticks. Go with the hit sticks. That's an interesting one. And then Thomas. I don't know if Thomas is a... I don't think he's a starter for us. I think he's just... No, actually, I think he is a starter. I think I got him starting. There on that side. Got 4 there. He had 4 points right there. 2. He's a linebacker. What year is he in? He's a senior. I think, yeah. Here we go. Wrap up. Wrap up is a great choice right there. That is a good choice. Then we'll go with pass coverage. I think we'll go with that right there and then see. So we get house calls. We could get Robert as well on him. Okay, we'll go over here. Boost this pass rush up a little bit. And then we got Will linebacker, Mamula. Got 5 for the pass coverage. Let's go with that. And then let's go. We got 4 with Weatherspoon. 4 points right there. Run stopping. He is. I think he's our starter. So yeah, we need more tackling. More tackling there. We have nothing met except for that. Then we'll go Stockton right here. Rating for his hands. House call right there. And then what we got here? Costello. Mishore Costello. Quick jump. No, sir. No quick jump. 3. Got 3 with the finger. A run stopper. Let's go out there. Let's roll with the run stopper. And let's go right here with Mr. Bourne. So Bourne, we need to do. I don't know, we can't. I was gonna say we need to do the tackling right there with Mr. Bourne. But we don't have it there. That's fine. Coverage, support, hands. I think he's our starter safety though. I think I've got Ladarius Bourne on the starting position. For that, we got the hands right there for the player. Nope. And mix. We don't have enough for pass coverage there, but we got hands. We need for his physicals. We got knockout as well. We'll go ahead and knockout. Knockout works pretty well. It's actually one of the best abilities, I think, in my opinion. So we got run support right there with Hankins. Just don't think, yeah, he may be a starter. Hankins there. And coming through there. Kicker with 9 points. Possibly so. Boost his quickness. Definitely give him the platinum. I don't think he's good enough to go pro, but we'll see what happens there. You never know. He may be able to. Let's take a look at Washington. Are they good? Yeah, they're pretty decent. Washington is going to be a pretty good team to play. You know what I mean? Pretty good. Not bad at all.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Army Black Knights, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Army's offense takes the field. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Caught behind the line. It's Acker. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Black Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Unloads to the wide out. Complete to the left. And they're able to get him down.
This slot receiver is a guy that defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
And the Black Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's got him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. They'll run the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Black Knights with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. He's got the tight end. Push down for the tackle. The Black Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? Got it in the middle, it's Wicks. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 22. And the Black Knights, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. It's complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in preset. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And how about that? That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. They gave up a lot of yards to get down here, bowing their necks up. It's most important when you get in this area. 2nd and goal now, they get the big stop.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And his zips just inside that right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Washington's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well. They see the...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not the start this kid was
It was
looking
a sweet
for.
little,
Very first
sweet
pass of
little
the
pick
day
right
gets
there. You know
picked
what I'm
off.
saying?
This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the
So
back end. He's
way
got to be real
low
careful
back
with his
there.
eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Catch in the middle, it's Acker.
Catch in the
And they
middle,
pick
it's
up the
Acker.
first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter.
Bum, 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 bum.
We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. And we've reached the end.
I was
of the
thinking I
line.
scored a touchdown on that
Let's
last
take a
drive.
look
Looks
at
like I
our
didn't.
stats so far.
That's right, they stuffed me at the goal. Stuffed me in the red zone. It's tough over here. Washington plays tough at the end.
First play of the period, first down here.
Even when it's not cranking up, it's still tough.
Leaves it with the running back. Bulldozes his way through. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the one.
Bum, 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 bum.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Might as well stick with him.
Yes, sir.
And
Come
he
on.
takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Touchdown, Black Knights.
A
Let's go.
quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when
Bum,
you got such
bum,
great
bum,
field position.
bum,
Obviously, when the
bum.
offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the
Bum,
offense takes
bum,
advantage.
bum.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be
Check
called
this
on to
message.
protect this lead.
Got out in charge.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. Running to Green. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fakes to grab. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
Tried to go low right there.
Because he gives his quarterback a good option.
Sometimes you can go low and get a good animation and get a fumble, but it didn't work that time. I think I probably got more fumbles off the low hits than high hits.
Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
It's a different game
Outside
nowadays.
linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They
Different
gotta come
game.
around. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Washington sends out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. He fires to the left side. He's got it on the outside. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
5 wide over here is a great
The Black
formation.
Knights want to move quickly.
I've been enjoying 5 wide since, what, 2002? On the NCAA.
To the air on first down. Pocket breaking
It's always
down.
been a great formation.
Wide open downfield.
Very
Breaks
difficult to
it
stop.
open. He's there to make
Especially at the
stop,
wide.
not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
Which is kind of weird that they have wide 5 wide
Shadow of the
receivers, but
goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone.
that one's really tough to defend.
And the
Any
Black
wide
Knights have it
formation
with a
pretty much
first and
this
goal.
year is pretty okay. Pretty good.
He wants to throw it.
There it is. Let's
Looking
go.
to get it in. And
You can always rely on Delta
take it to the
every
end
time.
zone. Touchdown, Army. How direction have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
We'll be moving on after this year to another school, do something different. We're going to do something different. It's going to be fun, interesting. We will change it. Yes, we
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Black Knight!
what we're looking for right there. Off the tip, super nice. That's why it pays to have catching on your guys right there. Boost that catching up, it pays in the end.
But it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Ole Miss came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won, and the fact this wasn't ever really in question. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
I'm getting more interceptions today than I've gotten all year, so they may have did a buff today. I don't know, but
They'll start this drive with a pass.
may have did a secret buff or something on the game for the interceptions because it's looking pretty good.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll spread the
See what we
defense out
got
going
here.
5 wide
Good
on
whip.
2nd and 10.
Run a whip and a drag there. Get that
Watch it out
combos.
of the air.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a
Bring a little
nice
5
option.
wide wide.
Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it
Get
all.
a straight down. See if I can catch him.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. On target. Just outside the
I thought I
red zone.
fumbled it.
They pick up the first
Looked
down.
like a
They'll
fumble
spot it at
animation
the
there.
22. The
He might have
Buckeyes
fumbled it
come
and
to
then
the line
right
with
back
a
into
fresh
his
set
hand.
of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a
Nice little grab there.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard
The
line.
wide trail.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
Let's get it like that. There it is. Oh, boom.
Puts it in the end zone. Touchdown,
Let's go.
Army.
And this is blowout.
Let's go,
This
baby.
offense has been
Let's go.
up and down the field. We've seen explosive
Pretty
plays.
much a
They
blowout.
scored again here, right before halftime. I don't know,
I'd
guys.
put
I
the
think
second team in
running
at
clock
halftime, but it
in the
messes up
second
your
So they got the touchdown.
playing
Now
style
going
for
to
some
put it in
reason.
the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
which is kind of weird.
And that'll be a touchback.
Hey, what's going on,
Ball will
Prince?
come out
Yeah, I play
45
viewers.
yard
If you want to play, let me know.
And Washington is
Sorry, I
ready to
just
go
now
back
saw
on
this.
the
I was
attack. This late in the half, you're behind.
locking
You
in
want to
playing.
create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and
But yeah, if you want to play my gamer tags up there,
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too.
Just
But
let
I'm
me
trying
know.
to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half. So
this is
find
what you're
something
going to
really
get
quickly
in the
you can go to.
second half.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Not today. I said the interceptions got turned up. It may be the zone coverage, actually, because this zone coverage has been going. It's been going off.
The first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
They may have turned the zone coverage up. Who knows?
And the Black Knights will kick
Who
it
knows?
away to crank
I got
up the
several
second
different
half.
dynasties going on, so it may just be the team I'm playing with. It's better at zone. Who knows?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the
Look,
25.
take a knee. Let's go right here and do
Huskies
this.
have it back, trying to make this
And do
defense bow
that.
down to Washington.
Flip that.
Got blown out in the first
Shift
half,
that.
and now
Move this
just desperate
down.
to find
Do this.
anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just
Mr.
starts with
Reddit.
one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense.
Oh, he's got some space.
He does have some
Stopped
space.
at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Might have to get back down into my
Big
4th down
choke
line.
play to start this drive. Now they'll
I didn't
really
like
try to take it to
how
this
much
defense.
running room they had up there. That's kind of,
Unloads quickly.
yeah.
A
Yeah, we're gonna have to get
nice
back down
pick
to
up
4
of
down
6
line.
on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Let's go with
I'll tell you,
this.
I love the
I'm
play
gonna
call on
change this
first down here.
up.
You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the
Cross,
field for the
blitz.
quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight
We'll
end.
throw
Nice
us a little
job.
cross blitz in here. Yeah.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Oh, dang it.
Fires
Missed
to
it.
the big fella. All down at the
I missed him on
38-yard
that.
line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. In search of their first
Might have to
touchdown
bring
of
the
game,
safeties
they
up
are on the
close.
move with a 1st and 10.
Oh,
Makes the grab. Gets
I
it
was
on the
right there,
ground at the
coming
28,
right
but
into
not
that play.
before a big 10-yard pickup.
He threw it back behind.
Now
If he'd
on
have
the
passed
move
like
at
that,
the
it was
28-yard
over with.
line on first down.
Throw it to the other shoulder
Used the
there.
play fake, now to throw. Time running out, and he
Over there
goes
covering that tight
down
end
at
like
the
he's not
34. The
completely
Huskies with a
overshadowed.
long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Got out of trouble,
Good call
got
that
rid of
time.
it. Quarterback
Good
jumped
call that
back,
time. For
missed
some
it,
reason, that tight
incomplete.
end was not covered at
Couldn't
all.
quite make the connection, now staring at
Over
a
there.
third down.
Let's shift that. Move this. It'll give us some better
From the
coverage.
gun, they'll try to impose their running
There
game.
we go.
He cannot get
Very
there. It'll
good.
be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a
Excellent.
field goal try. He'll need to
On the
strike this one
play.
cleanly from 48 yards out.
As for a shank,
Knocked it
didn't
right
get it.
through,
So
showing that big range from 48 yards out.
we will go into
Field goal
second
on that last
team
drive.
And he
here
knocks another
very
one
short.
through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks?
Can you
Started off,
make those
hasn't missed
kicks?
one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
Army
I don't know
has
if
it
that
back in the
can or
offense ready to go. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Finds the tight
Thought that
end.
corner out was going to be
He'll be
open.
forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line. as the
Tell you, this tight end is
Zombies
going
tries
to
build
be
a drive.
absolutely
Big,
good.
reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's
They
gonna
nerfed
pluck
my
it,
favorite play,
catch it,
though.
and give me some positive yards.
Got rid of one of my favorite
They're looking
plays.
to throw on 2nd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Alexander. There he goes. Finally
There he
corralled, but not
goes. He's
before
out
he
of
picked
there.
up the first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've
Saskatchewan.
got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the
Out
football. These
there
receivers
in
are still getting open. Pass
Saskatchewan.
protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself,
We got
man,
number
I'm
9,
going to be padding my
Marvin.
stats here in the second
Let's
half.
change
of this
him to
game 'cause
Alexander.
Everything we're dialing up is working.
He is
They've
a
got it
senior.
1st and 10 at the 50.
Let's go.
Makes the catch. It's Wicks.
That's a good block. He's throwing
Nice
some good
gain
blocks
on
out there. We'll
that
keep
play,
him
but
out
leaves it
there.
a little short of the first down. The Black Knights can really
Boom,
attack
boom,
on this
boom,
2nd and short. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone.
Come on now. Go get that. Nope.
Oh, he dropped
Need-
that defense
He had him beat though.
Right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Had him beat though on that
Come
play.
on
Do
third
we
and
want
short, hoping to keep the drive
to?
alive.
I feel like we want to change this play. Yeah, looks like a whole bunch of blitzing going on
Offense
there.
changing the play.
Looks like a bunch of blitzing.
Wants to throw on third down. He's not afraid to go deep.
Let's go.
Touchdown.
Perfect play, come on.
They went for the big play.
They weren't blitzing, but they did jam us up. So
And it's now the second
Ooh,
time
got
this
the
wide
ghost out.
receiver has scored.
Nice.
Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And they
hit
did
it with
tack
the
on the
go.
extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy
Bum,
as they
bum,
have built a
bum.
big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out.
It'll
to
be
the
a
25-yard line.
touchback.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, oftentimes early in games, you're just trying
Come
to
on.
find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see
Come
what
on.
happens here in the second
I'm
drive.
gonna go ahead
Yeah,
and do
you
it.
got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game
Oh,
plan
yeah.
is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Run
He's
it.
brought down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this
in
offense
here,
has
see
just been
if we
moving in
can-
quicksand.
See if we can occupy this dude.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He'll take it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Going for the big play. And this one will be ruled incomplete. Made the catch, but just couldn't stay in bounds. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Turning it on. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Black Knights want to pick up the tempo.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest
I was asking to
downs of
fumble
this
the ball on
game,
that play.
we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there on that play.
Quick release by the QB. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. And
Oh, no,
talk
no,
about
no, no.
spreading the ball around.
Oh, no, no, no.
Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands
Oh,
based
no,
on the number
oh,
of
no.
targets we've
Drop.
seen.
Drop it down. Drop it down. All right, let's go right here and let's go with our sub the backups. And then I want to make sure that we've got our freshmen. So we have Hill, which is our good freshman? We got Busby, we got Soleil. I think Soleil is our. No, he's redshirted. He's got a red shirt on. We don't want to burn his red shirt.
So the final period starts with a second down play. He might want another play.
See if we get
Looking
X.
for a man. It's Hill.
There it is.
Touchdown!
See if we can get X wide
From the red
open.
zone for the score.
Let's go.
They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel because they're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
There we go.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down
The
to
Husky.
Washington. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out. They'll try to
Unproductive
do better this time
series.
around. He'll send the tight end in
Shift
motion.
him over here.
He'll do it himself. What a job up front, and he'll
It's a
lose a yard
good
on that one.
play right there.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle.
Excellent
Bucks.
wrap up.
And
Let's jam 'em.
They haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're
Let's
really,
jam
really
'em.
good
We know
at.
they're
I'll
gonna
tell you
back
this,
up and
it's
get blue
later,
deep
it's
blue
the fourth
anyway.
quarter,
So.
later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
See if we can bait him into
At this
doing
point of the game
something.
in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now,
Some
trailing by this much, the
completions
defense is
here.
expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Oh,
Makes the grab on the back.
nice.
They'll make the stop about 3
It's a good
yards
one.
short of the first down.
That
Washington
is
sends out the
a
punt
good.
team.
Let's go. Got Alexander out there.
No fair catches here, looking for room. He's
Ah.
got great speed.
Couldn't hit the crease.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense.
Tried to hit that crease right there and nothing. Didn't hit.
Trying to start the drive with a pass.
Oh, wait.
Finds
My
a man
goodness.
on the
Wow.
right. He goes to the ground, but not
Should have been
before
intercepted.
a
He
big
played that
pickup and a
comeback out
first down.
extremely well.
And they've been fun to watch today,
There's
man.
no
Like,
doubt
they-
that should have been picked off. Let's take a look at this replay real quick, like. Because that was absolutely ugly. Let's take a look here. Yep. Should have been picked off. No doubt about it. That's wild.
Aggressive late in the game. They've
Can't believe he
built the
missed that.
cushion, They've built the lead, but you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have.
Gonna drag
They've been able
this.
to do what they want today, take care of business, and this is an offense that I think is going to continue to
dang it.
grow.
I don't
Dang
know
it.
about the decision that time by the quarterback.
Draw.
He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended
Take off
target was
here.
not open,
There it
that's
is.
why that one fell incomplete.
There it
Picks
is.
up the first down and gets
It's a good
down
first
to
down
avoid
right there.
contact. And the Black Knights come
Cross
to
it
the line
up
with a new set of
there.
downs.
Yep.
Makes the
It was a
grab.
bad throw, but
And
got
he's
away with it.
knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14.
Let's go ahead and whip up.
Line gets set, first down.
Whip him. Let's bring him back a little bit.
From the red zone, looking for a man.
There you go. Should be a
A
tutty.
strike
Nope.
downfield.
No,
All the way
that was
down to
definitely
the
not a
2-yard
tutty, but
line.
should have
Just
been.
spectacular execution there. The Black Knights are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to
There
get
we
it in
go.
with the run.
Yes,
And
sir.
they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in,
Oh,
I think,
my
every
goodness.
week with the mindset that we're just going to
Time
outscore
is it?
everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's
Water
really what we
break
saw in
time.
this game today. But the
Drink some
opponents
water.
just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
It's water break time.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here.
Probably gonna go short.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the
Yeah,
tight
buddy.
end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. On the ground, it's Addison. Got enough for the first
Addison.
down. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It's
Gotta go
first
low.
and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down.
Go get him.
Here's the pressure.
There it is.
Just had to get
Yeah,
rid of
it's
that
slugging.
one. Good
Just
job
like
to
I said,
find
it's
another
slugging.
play. Try to make up
Trying
for
to
some of
slither
that
out of
lost
there.
ground on second down.
Like a snake.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight
Ain't got
end.
nothing.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Losing it.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Oh, come on, man.
That's caught. It's Addison. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that
Probably
one.
should have went for a third,
The
but
Huskies will be forced to boot it away.
it
They'll have
is
to punt for
what
the
it is.
4th time today.
It's not going to give me an
Balls it in
opportunity
and
to
looking upfield.
put more points on
Pretty
the
solid
board.
coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26.
For a vertical
Opening
situation.
play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Green. He'll take the deep shot.
Yep.
He's got it down the left side.
Yeah, buddy. Taking a deep shot.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's
Fantastic
a big part of why they
plays is
have a
what it
huge lead
is.
at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with
What it
that
amounts
lead,
to is
they are still
absolutely
taking shots.
fantastic
They are
plays.
still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
I don't know why.
Pass was just too hot to
I
handle.
guess I'm just pass leading it too
On this
much.
offense,
I
they're
mean,
not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score.
I miss that pass
They're not
quite
worried about early
often.
and
It
down,
should
still
not miss
trying to
that.
execute their offense, still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
All kinds of room to throw that
All
one in
kinds of
there.
them.
And they're
Yeah,
going to
let's
score
go.
again. Yet another touchdown. as they just
Another
added
one.
their total.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns.
Keep
And you know
putting
what?
up
This is one of those
points.
stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Boom, 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 boom,
Huskies
boom,
have it back, trying to
boom,
make
boom,
this defense
boom.
bow down to Washington. This thing
Washington.
got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest
Doug
of the
Addison?
season, so we don't let one bad
Take
game
that.
turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one.
Good
I
tackle.
mean, because they
Good
may have
tackle.
confidence.
Good.
They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. Forget this.
Good tackle. Just
Ball
wrap
sitting
up.
right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and
See a
short.
bunch of wrapping up. There we go. Wrap
To
up.
move the chains, they throw it complete to the left.
Great job right there. That's a great
First down
job.
marker, he's a yard short.
Oh, wrap them
Washington
up.
sends out the punt team.
Washington sends out the punt and
Fair
return.
catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard
Let's
line.
just run this one out.
The Cadets
This
have
one
it
is
back as Army
over.
goes back on offense. They're in command of
Hey,
this game.
what's
Now
going
let's see if
on,
they try to
Ram
rub a
Smith?
little
How you doing?
salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
I didn't see you down
This
there. Sorry
makes
about
the
that.
post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
Yeah,
I
buddy.
agree 1,000%.
Some Big Ten
That's like
action.
Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him.
Got a little
because
bit
you
of
want
Big
the
Ten
opportunity
action.
to
I'm gonna miss it here at Army. I'll be
get in
honest
the
with you.
game late. You're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop him.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, with the stats. Let's go. I completely missed that. I don't know. There it is. Oh, what's going on? How we doing over here? Looks like he is an Alabama fan. Ram Smith. Oh, excuse me. That burrito I had earlier is barking at me. Okay, gotta remove him off the list. I mean, at some point, we're gonna have to start doing some. Let's see, pro potential and conference prestige. Pro potential, yep, that's probably it. Pro potential, conference prestige. Pro potential, conference prestige. Say it's probably right there. If not, we'll see what happens. Championship contender and conference prestige. Probably that. Championship contender and program prestige. Let's try for that one. We'll shoot for the sway there. Looks like the sway worked there. That was a good call. Let's go ahead and go hard sell right there on that first. I'm going to go hard sell first. Actually, you know what we're going to do? Since our sway worked, we're going to go double soft sell. Because that's the whole point in doing this way. I just got to find which one it is. There it is. That is the whole point in doing this way, so you can do the double soft sell. Championship contender. So if he, hopefully the dude does not. What's going on, bro? If you're sending me an invite, I'm in the middle of my dynasty right now. But if you want to play a game, let me know. All right, what do we got here? I'm gonna go ahead and say, well, I guess we can't do that, can we? Can't sell anyone anything yet. So let's do this and this to try to open that up. And we got that open, but we don't know anything yet, except for one thing. So let's go the same thing for him. And then we can go with schedule a visit, conference prestige, right there. Got that. Let's see if we can get that rolling. We can. It looks like it's good right there. A bit of a sway action. Let's go with that. So sway worked out here on Maloney. And that's not it, is it? There it is. There's the sway. Let's go right here. Championship contender. Let's go with Gates. So because several of these I've had the opportunity to go with that. He's good. Yeah, we should be able to get him. We'll see what happens. Unless he wants a visit first, but I don't know. Most of the time those 3-star dudes, you don't really need to. Most of the time 3-star dudes, you don't really have to do that. So we got brand prestige. Brand prestige. Championship contender. Brand prestige. So is that what it is? Let's go with that. And then we'll go with the sway. Try to sway him possibly. Let's try for that right there. See what happens there. The exposure, and then we got championship contender on Michael. So that's a good move there. We can go with another sway, or we can check these. I think we're better off trying for him with the sway right here. Try this one. It's pro potential. Yeah, I got 25 there. That one should be. Oh no, can't do that. So, dang it. Keep that on. How close was I there? I was not at all. So it's definitely not conference legend. So we'll try for another one here. It's not that one. It's not Conference Legend. Which one is it? Oh, it is. So it is Baron. Like, that is so extremely rare that it's that one. Can't do anything there. We can go 10 on there to boost that. Got that. I think he's pretty good. So it's a 3-star. That's a 3-star, so we should be good there. Unless we can. I think we can try to soft sell. Nope. On that one. Take him off. And he's pretty close. Let's go 10 there. Actually, let's go 5 there as well. So we've got quite a few dudes that are really on the verge of being able to commit here. Pick us up. I think I still got 5 more points, actually. We'll spend that 5 points. Let's spend that 5. What we got there? Nah, can't use it there. Probably don't need it there. Ooh. That's a good choice right there on that one. Let's roll with that one. All right, Michigan. Looks like this is going to be a nice game right here. Very good. Let's roll with this one. Add the uniforms. What do you think we go with? We already, no, we actually not use that one. Let's roll with this alternate uniform. Using quite a bit more alternate uniforms than I normally do, but
Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see.
one of the best running back matchups.
Colliding here.
Put that right there.
Welcome to Mike Stadium, the home of the Army Black Knights.
That one
Season
right
number
there.
11 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last season's national champions, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, 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 bum. Let's go with kick return. Usually that one is pretty good.
Away to start us off.
I think every time we do kick return. Oh yeah, yeah. Put
And he'll bring it
that.
out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21.
It's not bad.
So Army's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Got a
Boom,
quarterback here
boom,
who was
boom,
really
boom,
dialed
boom,
in the last
boom,
game. Incredibly
boom,
efficient
boom.
performance. Let's see if Kirk if he can duplicate that against
Okay, let's go sub out here. Put that guard in. I think it's the guard, not the center. It does a really good job for us blocking.
Just continue to make those good decisions, be accurate with the ball, and he's got another chance.
Either way, guard's going to be a good choice. Guard or center should be a good choice
bring
there.
him down quickly. Both these teams showed us they're eager to prove a point.
Switch him out with
Their
Arrow.
spot in the rankings, but we expect
Another
tight
quarterback.
battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top
We'll go
25
Marvin.
matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle
And,
on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams.
Who's our other good wide receiver here? Let's take a look. Let's take a look and see who's good right here. Theos. Let's roll with Theos.
Field, may the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
He says Theo. Where was it? There he is. There's Theo.
Second
Theo?
down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
Oh,
Grab by the receiver.
you get like a hold? I don't know. It's
But a penalty
offsides.
marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
If I'd have noticed that.
What I always love to see on
I didn't
these
notice that. I
offsides
would've took a
call
deep
is when
shot
they're always
there.
pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
He escapes the pocket. Catch right on the sidelines is enough to move the sticks.
Got that left-handed quarterback.
Ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place
That
the
lefty and
football
that
right where it needs to
throwing
be for
back.
the
It's
first
kind of
down.
weird.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
First 10. Let's do it again.
You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nice
Black
pick
Knights looking to use the
Yeah.
up-tempo offense here.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up
Yeah.
because here comes the
Big
ball
guy.
again.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space
Yeah,
in the
right
zone and pick
here.
up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up
It
this
would
first
change
down
up
in this
with
drag route. The
Bino
quarterback
and-
does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
You got to catch that
Tackle
one.
is made. It's a short gain.
The
Well
wide
short of the
throw.
marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw again. Makes a quick
That
catch.
tight end is excellent
They
right
bring him
there.
down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And looking to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, wait. Oh, that was terrible. That was an awful read.
I mean, I get trying to get
Wow.
the football to this
Awful
receiver. He's
read.
one of the most talented guys in the country.
Yeah, sure.
But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know.
Let's go. Let's go. Big Red just jumping up and grabbing it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath. Just
One of
like
those,
this.
might catch you, might
When he
not.
catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Put it just in the right spot there. There it is. Yep. Yeah, we picked that one up just because the other dude
Try
went
to
for the,
add to the lead now with PAT.
he went for the pick. If he would have tackled me right there, I would have
PAT
dropped
makes
it.
it 7-0.
Boom.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So the Michigan Wolverines offense comes out for their first possession today. Got a wide receiver here, Kirk, coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable, bouncing around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I don't leave this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him and how this offense can respond. Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense. The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the game just good.
That's a good grab.
First down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough
Close
for
to
the
not-
first
not
down
coming
against
out.
that man-to-man
Yeah.
coverage. Good awareness by
go
the
right
receiver
there
to
and
get
push the
past the
place.
sticks and move the chains.
Let's fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it.
Yeah, he came down with the first one.
Characteristic play by this
Yeah, he
wide
did play on the
receiver.
first one, but-
Second down. 2nd and 10
one
following the
yet.
incompletion from the 37. On the move now.
Let's go.
That one
Come
falls
on.
incomplete. Looking for
You
a
gotta
flag.
get that, bro.
Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Had to make a play on it, too.
A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial crucial conversion right now. Fires it to the wideout.
Oh,
Can't hold
yeah.
on. Good defensive
Yeah, that's what I
play
was saying
brings
about that
off
dude. I
fourth
knew
down.
for a fact he was going to.
Hey, it's an incompletion,
I
but
don't
it's a
know if we're
nice
going to
job by
waste
the
our time
quarterback.
going
I know
for
it
this.
didn't pan out, but the
I don't
most
think
important
so.
thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he
I
didn't
think we'll
take a
just pull it
sack.
away.
It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the
Wasn't the
return
greatest
man
punt,
decides
but
to signal fair catch.
I didn't do much on offense over. So.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive.
When they're not doing much on
Beginning at
offense, I'm not
19.
going to risk giving
This
them
group is coming off a quick
field goal
3 and
position
out,
on the
and they put
50-yard
something
line.
together in this drive. Receiver
Oh, my
makes the
goodness.
grab.
You got to
They
tackle
make
him.
the stop, but not before a
That was
solid gain
ridiculous
that
right
time.
there. You got to bring that dude
They
down
might
right
have a
there.
chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
Bring him down. Because that was absolutely ridiculous.
Looking to throw it on first down.
There it is.
That'll be a sack. The defense has the last word here in this period.
Bring that loop in.
In the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
Bring that loop blitz. Beautiful. Loop it. Alright, let's change it up and go to over. Change our shell
Offense
up.
getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Change up the shit right here.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
Ah,
Over the middle, it's Henderson. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
it's nice to see that one.
Backed up here, trying to make something
Get batted
happen
out of
on
there.
3rd and long.
So
Dropping back
sometimes
into
you
the
don't
throw
get
for
the
the first
good
down.
animations. There we
It's
go.
Brown. They get him
Good
down quickly,
defense.
not much of a gain on that completion.
Good defense.
And the
Putting some
Wolverines
pure
will line
zone
up to
there.
put it away. Money comes for his second punt of the game.
I was thinking about going into match there, but I think zone was the
And the returner will be brought down.
move there. Let's go right here. Change up the
And here comes the Army offense.
change up the offense here. See if we can do
Forced to
something.
punt it last time.
Hey,
Looking
what's
to
up?
respond
I
and
appreciate
add to
you
this lead.
subbing, my guy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Any subs at all are greatly appreciated. You know what I mean?
He lets it
Oh
go
my
on the
goodness, how do you
move.
miss that
And
right
it's
there?
incomplete.
That's
He just missed
ridiculous.
his target.
I cannot believe you missed that pass.
Incomplete. Second down coming up.
It is what it is. Throwing on the run like
And the
that.
quarterback
Sometimes
dropping
it's
back.
tough.
Quick throw to his
There we
receiver.
go.
Grab down the middle. It's Alexander.
Had some delayed pressure
It's
out there I
hard to
wasn't
be in
expecting
man
to
coverage
see.
when the quarterback has this kind of time
Had
to
to
be
get
able
rid
to
of it
navigate,
quick.
find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And it's
I gotta stop.
incomplete. The defender
I gotta
at the
stop
same
rolling
time
out
as
with
the
this guy.
fullback. And now
It's a
second
different
down.
quarterback, but
What a hit there
he's
by
more
the
of my
defender.
scrambling quarterback,
Tough for the
but
receiver
trying
hold
to
on the
roll
football.
out and throw
He has
out.
that kind of contact.
It's not really
Good,
working out
clean
too
play
well.
by the defense.
Quick completion to the tight end. They get
Good
it down,
completion
but
there.
not
Come on
before
with
he
the
moves the
wide
football to
square.
32. And the
Tip
Black
that
Knights
down
pick up
right
enough
there.
yardage to get a first down. Looking to throw yet again.
Yep.
Pass is
Passing
incomplete.
point.
A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Who are you talking about that lost? Talking about Michigan? Or are you talking about Alabama?
That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player's going to get an earful from the coach. And the Black Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here.
Oh my goodness.
That one falls
This rain has
So
just got
second
my
down.
receivers dropping
Completion makes it
everything.
2nd and 10 now from the 21. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Might have to try to get a field goal line too.
Gain that's not going to be first down yardage. And the Black
I want to
Knights
throw
are
to
gonna
that.
cash in
I'm
the red
throwing it.
zone.
I don't think it's going to
Drops
be there.
back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to the end
Throw him
zone.
open. Come on, my guy. Yeah, this rain is super affecting
Now
my
comes the field goal unit.
affecting my quarterbacks. It's affecting my receivers catching the ball.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Let's see if it even shows you. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't show that you subscribed on that, bro. I don't know why. Let's see, we're on YouTube. So did you subscribe on? I'm on Twitch. I'm on TikTok, and I'm on Twitch, TikTok, and I'm also on YouTube. Boom, 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 boom.
Touchback ball spotted at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
Oh, I'm not too bad, man. I've been playing the college football games since 2001. So I pretty much been playing that much, you know what I mean? Okay, right on, yeah. You might check it and try to unsubscribe and resubscribe, because it doesn't show you that it doesn't show that you're on there. And I didn't see anything popped up either. You might try it again and see if there should be a UFO with a goat that comes down when you hit the sub button. You should hear a funky noise.
With the catch, it's Brown. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, we're into like I think 9 national championships. Oh yeah, right on. Yep. Yeah, I played NCAA 14 all the way through until they came out with a new game, because there was no college football game to play. So I played a small amount of Madden, but not a whole bunch of it. Played a few years. It was when it was really good for me, but I haven't played in a while. I haven't played at all since the college football games came back out. I enjoy it a lot more. I love playing Dynasty and building dynasties on new teams, winning national championships.
He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure.
Oh my goodness! All over me. They're doing a good job disguising. Who subbed again? It's 25. This is 26. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it's not popping up. I don't know why it's not. It might just be delayed or something. You know what I mean?
And you come up with sacks like this.
Don't know why it's not showing. It's all good either way. Either way. I think we'd probably better punt this away. It makes a lot more sense. Yeah, we don't want to give this to him. That close. Let's go with the regular punt.
We got a 4th down decision.
See if we can boot this thing.
And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time.
See if we can get a nice boot this time. That was a little bit better than the first. Oh my goodness, of course I missed him. Of course I missed him on it. That's alright.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They cut into this lead.
Yeah, I love playing the college football or the NCAA 14. It's a lot of fun to play.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I like the way that they had everything set up. And for the last game they made up until that point, it was really good. Probably the best game. Some people like 13 better, but I thought it was a really good game. It was a lot of fun going around, rebuilding teams on that as well. I never did get that on YouTube. I should have, but I just never did. Never bothered to stream it on there. Then once the new game came out, I said, yep, we're going to stream for sure. I play this game every day, so might as well.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's
oh my goodness gracious. They're going to end up scoring, I think. Dang it. I had very little time to keep them. They had very little time to score here. They're doing a good job
And the
driving.
quarterback drops
Good.
back, looking for an open
We'll get
man.
a pick here.
Launching one to the
Yeah,
end zone.
nope.
And he makes the catch.
Got 3 dudes over there.
Touchdown, Wolverines.
Nobody can break that up or
We
intercept
give
that.
all the
That's
credit here to
crazy.
the play caller for this touchdown pass. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it. Pays off for a touchdown.
Guess we might try for a kick return here.
Manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. So the
See if we
offense
get
gets
something going.
momentum, scoring before halftime. Now that
We can't get a
kickoff,
decent
the
return
defense
here.
can
That's
get
what
a
I'm
stop
trying to
and
do.
preserve that momentum.
Much of
Return from
anything.
inside the
Yeah.
10-yard line.
14 seconds to go. We'll take a couple shots here and see what happens.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to
Yeah.
the wideout. And it's
Yeah,
picked
not
off.
much.
He throws it right into double coverage.
That's why you don't do that.
He goes
That's why you don't do that.
down to
I just gave him a free field goal
just
for no
before
reason.
halftime. So on first
That
down,
was dumb.
the field
Should've
goal
took
unit will
a
come out
knee.
there trying to get 3 points.
Should have just took a knee. Literally just gave him field goal position.
The field
Oh, well.
goal is good. That will
Oh, well.
tie things up as
All the way up until that
So here's the kickoff now. Offense
last couple minutes.
attacking on
They really didn't do anything.
momentum before the halftime
We'll
break.
try to go for another kick return.
Return starts from inside the 5.
Yep.
They make the tackle as time expires.
Nope, nothing there. That's all
First
right.
half.
Yeah.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, one thing we can always count on is a
Oh,
great atmosphere in Westport.
And the
Oh,
Black
oh, oh,
Knights
oh.
will kick this away to start the second half.
Try to get some good defense going here.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the second half is a handoff.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses
Down
that
here.
build their defense to play in space still have
What we're
the
gonna try to
ability
do
be
is
sound at the line of scrimmage and defend
Just
a running
stop
game. That's
here.
exactly what we saw right there.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown.
That's a good play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball
Come
in
with
his hands, you do.
either some man or some
Well, it's been
pressure
tough so
here.
far to get this drive going.
a
Now
good
they
choice.
face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be?
Look at that, where that guy's going.
Dropping back, looking to throw
Where's
for
he
the
going?
first
That-
down.
Oh, come on. Yes.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Had 3 guys that could have thrown through there.
That's about 7 yards, but
Threw to the
fourth
one
down
that
coming
couldn't
up
get
here.
the first one.
And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 40.
I don't know what's up with
They'll
my.
be forced out of bounds after a
Good
small
thing, too.
pickup on that return.
Might try to
And the
refresh it.
Army
See
offense
if
comes
it
back
shows
out onto
up.
the field.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it'll probably show up later or something. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Yeah, better. There's one of them. There's one. That's one that was earlier. Yeah, that was like.
First out of the half to talk strategy here.
That was a while ago. Alright, man. I appreciate you stopping in and checking it out. If we get a chance, come check out
Receivers are bunched together.
next few days. We'll be at a different school.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move.
Come on, man.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play.
Okay,
Brings up
we're gonna
second
have to
down.
change it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used
Not
to
getting any
dishing out the
separation here.
punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Not getting the
Tackle is
separation
made,
that
just
we're
a
looking
short
for here.
gain after the completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long.
Dang it.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught.
He caught it that
Defense will
time,
wrap
man.
them up
Oh,
after
that's
about
good.
a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. And the Black Knights will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going.
Let's go.
He's got it, enough for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Bum, bum,
Well,
bum.
the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to
Let's
go.
go.
Great timing and a 1st down.
Get the feet involved.
Out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Sometimes you got to get those
Knights are
feet
moving
involved.
quickly down the field.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Come on, man.
Snags a quick throw. Brought down at
Got to
the
fight for
2.
that one.
After the catch, the offense close to punching it in. 2nd down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Black Knights, to put them on top now.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grant behind the line. It's Maddox. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle, but 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Army. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings.
Moscato. Let's go. What we got on over here? What's going on over here, yo?
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Shift up.
Design quarterback run.
Oh, nice. Good little play. And of course I missed him. And of course I missed him. Dang it.
The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Did not expect
Boy,
that.
tough to deal with for this defense. Not only
Let's
did
go
he give
in
up
and
a big
see
gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Throw to the sidelines.
Able to get a little bit of pressure on him, but didn't open up.
Now flanking the quarterback.
Gap didn't open up the way I thought it would.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Lets it go quickly.
I had to cover him. No choice.
They make the stop, but he's an
I had no choice. I had to run over there and cover that dude so he's wide.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds.
Hesitating not to big hit.
To preserve that clock.
Just trying to wrap them up.
To come back to win it.
Hesitating for the big hits, and it's causing me to miss that.
the short hands. It's Henderson. And the defense
Causing me to
not
miss
much
that.
of a gain on that completion.
Let's jam up on him real quick.
Looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Well, I know what to do when we're in man.
Not
That's the
before
main
picking
thing.
up enough for a first down.
There's not much else.
And 10 here. QB
Stunt.
keeper all the way.
Nah, really? Again.
They've got him, but not for a solid
It's
game.
QB keeper they got.
Heads up,
First
the offense
part of
operating
the
in red zone.
drive in the very first series did nothing, but
Quarterback
been
wants to
kind
throw
of
it on
effective.
second down. Looks to the left, pass caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first
you
down.
know what we can do to slow that man. Don't think it's the move to do it now.
It's a quick grab.
Well, holding.
And he'll be
See what's
taken
holding.
down, but a penalty
Yeah.
flag on the field.
What I'm talking about. Let's move these guys back a little bit. A little bit. There, have a cloud going on.
The penalty backs him up first and very long.
Let's shift that. So that way if they're going to try to do something
Quarterback
any
drops
deeper.
back. The short
Of course
completion to the
not.
tight end. And the
Of
defense
course
wraps him
not.
up.
It's just going to be dinking that,
Taking
dinking that,
advantage of this red zone
dinking that
trip.
all day long. Not really trying to do
Second down,
anything.
looking to
Like
throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Maddox. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain.
Bring
These
him
guys are
up.
struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
I think a cover cloud.
The defense
Good
has
choice
gotta be
just in
frustrated. The
case.
offense cannot be stopped
Try to
here.
hit that flat down there again.
And he'll drop back here on third down.
And of course I go for the other flat.
Incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The offense stays on
Gonna
the
jam
field,
it.
down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it.
Oh, come on now. Yes, sir. Get that out of there. Beautiful throw.
Turnover on downs.
That should have been a reception, but dude got there quick enough to knock it out. Nice.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Pass caught, second down now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man.
There we go.
Caught near the sticks. It's Acker.
This is a good throw. I was going to try to roll out.
Drive has now reached the 35.
It's going to roll out on that play.
It's the defense
Try to throw it to that tight end.
out here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First
Waited.
set of downs for the offense.
Why
First
they got
down.
him wide open.
Leaning on the run game here late. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I think that's it right
Now a
there.
timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much
I think
clock
that's
as
it right
possible
there.
for their offense. Offense in a great
Oh,
position
ball
here
game.
at second
Yeah.
and one. It's desperation time for this defense to somehow make a play. A quick throw out left, complete. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
I think I might have missed a comment on there. Somebody said something about, can you help me buy college football? It should be cheap now, bro. College football ought to be like super cheap right now. Oh my goodness. It was it too. That was the move. That guy right there would have been wide open.
He can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
But yeah, I'm gonna look at it on the store. I think it's by now it ought to be pretty cheap to buy the college football right now. Maybe not since the playoffs are going on right now. But surely after the playoffs, it'll probably go on sale for like, I think they usually go on sale for like $25 or something. At a certain point in the year.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an
I'll have to check it. See.
get that one in there for the first down.
I don't know what it's selling for right now. Let's chew the clock up right here. We still got our first team in, but it's all right. Chunk it right there. It's going to be a ball game right there. Let's go. Another Army dub. Take that lead. Get up out of here with that dude. That's freaking good. Come on. Probably going to be it for the night. We'll see. We might come back on later on this evening, but I think it's time for a break for me. I've been on for a couple hours, so do a little bit of relaxing, get some stuff done around the house. Stuff done around the his house. It's gonna wrap it up. Perfect. He says, E8 Sports. It's in the game. Let's go. I'm going to go over here when it advances this week. We probably got some recruiting to do real quick. I'll finish that up. And then we'll pop onto the store and we'll see what this thing's going for. Let's see what it's going for. Let's see. Pharrell. It's another new one I'd like to have. This D tackle is not that big a deal, but we'll keep these other two on here. You never know what'll happen at the end of the year if they end up getting cut off their team for some reason. I don't know if that works on the regular recruiting, but I do know this much. It works for the transfer portal. Okay, so the tight end was all the way maxed out. Now he's not. Okay, we're just going to keep that on him. I had him maxed out. I'm not going to deal with any of this right now. We'll just remove anybody that needs to be removed. Up on pretty much everybody here. Let's see. This worked. Sunday player. Nice. With that extra little crest right there. Sunday player. Alright. Move this. We'll send the house over there. Looking pretty good right here. I think we better probably try to sway right now. If we sway now, risk. It's a lot less risk of losing weeks swaying later on. That's a big jump right there. Did I have him scheduled or something? Wow, that's a huge jump. I don't know why he jumped up so high. Huh, that's interesting. We're going to take a look. Oh, yeah, we can't do it there. Is it maybe I got such a huge jump because I only did one pitch that was good pitch? Because that's a heck of a jump. It seems like a very large chunk to me, and way more than what it should be. Yeah, look at that. All right, we will check out more of this later on. Duck out of Minnesota. Let's check this out. Lights. Are you still waiting on me, bro? Surely not. Yeah, surely not. That's what I figured. Let's take a look over here in the store. How much is college football 26? Yeah, if Madden's on sale, I bet college football is too. College. Well, I guess it's on sale for the. What is this? Okay, that's for the bundle. So you can get the bundle for $50 right now. So there you go. You know what I'm saying? If you're interested in getting the game, go on there and grab up the bundle. You can get both of them for $50. That's $25 a piece. So it's a pretty good deal considering they still have all the college football still set at $100 for the deluxe. But you don't really need the deluxe if you're not going to be playing the Ultimate Team stuff, so you don't really need to have that. Let's see what we got here on the rest of them. Yeah, looks like that's all they have available right now. So yeah, yep. If you want to get that, it's $50, and there you go. You know what I mean? I'm not a big Madden fan, so I don't know how Madden plays this year, but I can tell you the college football, now that they've done all the updates and all the nerfs and fixed certain formations and fixed all the gameplay and everything, it's a good game. You know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying it quite a bit now. It's playing really good. So anyway, I appreciate y'all stopping in and checking out the stream, and we'll see y'all next time. Maybe later on this evening, we will see what happens.